Hey, how's it going, guys? It is JT Judgment here, and welcome back finally to the channel today for some more WWE Supercard content. And I want to first off, start things off by apologising for being away for so long. I think it's been 2 weeks since I made a video last. It's not on, guys. I just couldn't help it, as we all know. Christmas has now come and gone yet again, and it was hectic for me. I was trying to get things sorted, ready for Christmas, and I just didn't have any opportunity, guys, to sit down and record anything for you guys. And on top of that, I was full of cold throughout this year's Christmas again, to be honest, like I usually am. I should expect it nowadays. But yeah, I was full of cold, and that on top of me trying to get everything ready for Christmas, it just swamped me, guys. I either was too busy to make a video, or I was too sick to make a video. So yeah, I really want to apologise for being gone for so long. So today we're going to update you guys on my game after I stick my iPad on charge. God damn. Alright, guys, so let's unravel this freaking wire. My god. Right, let's close that down, plug that in, and it should be charging. Let's just double check. I didn't want to go on that. I want to swipe down from the top. 10%. There you go. Lovely jubbly. So, as I was saying, guys, we're going to update you guys on a few things that has been happening with my game since the last video I made. I mean, if my memory serves me correctly, in my last video, the last thing I can remember recording, I should have checked before making this video, right? The last thing I can remember recording was gameplay of the Shane McMahon Road to Glory. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong there, guys, but that's the last thing I can remember. So, since then, quite a few things has happened, and my deck has changed pretty drastically. So if we scroll over now, guys, and we tap on my cards, you're going to see quite a few new additions to the what do you want to call it, locker room, I guess. Let's call it locker room. We're going to tap on my cards, and as you can see, I did manage to get myself the Shane McMahon card. He is fully leveled, he is fully tokened. Just because I haven't made any videos, it doesn't mean that I haven't played Supercard. I have done as much grinding as I have done in the past, guys, so I've got myself the cards, and as you can see over here, boom, we have got the Bret Hitman Hart card as well, which is the most recent event card of the lot. But as you can see, he is leveled 50 out of 50, but he is still in the process of being leveled up. As you can see, I've used the tokens, but it's very, very early stages, guys, when it comes to playing the games with him. So I'll have to sort that out either in wild mode if I want to grind him out that way, or keep him like this, and then, if it's PCC next, because we are due another event, whether it's going to be another Ring Domination or PCC come back, I have absolutely no idea. We'll just have to wait and see. If it's PCC, then I can just stick him in my PCC deck and just grind and grind and grind, and just before I know it, he's going to be fully leveled because I'll be playing so much, So what I will do with him within the next few days, guys, I will have to wait and see. Really, we'll have to wait and see. We've obviously got Goldberg, who you knew I had, but as you can see, the picture is a little different because I have gone ahead and got myself one. I haven't got the second yet, guys. I am about, I want to say, nearly halfway to getting the second Goldberg card from Money in the Bank. This one is fully leveled because he is one of the best cards that I have right now. Even though he's a single, he's still better than any other Ultimate single that I have, because he's sort of like an event, but not quite as good. Fully leveled, just no tokens used yet. I will decide what to do with him when I get the second. Now, when it comes to the, other regular Ultimate cards in the tier, I have pulled myself a few off the board, which is pretty sick. Not really the greatest ones to pull, though, if I'm honest. Apart from one. I think I've pulled 1, 2, 3. Is it 3? 3 off the top of my head that I can think of. Really? Like I was saying, guys, I think it's 3 that I've pulled off the board, 2 that I would have preferred something else for, and 1 that I absolutely love. Okay, so if we scroll all the way over, 2 of them are on the screen right now, okay, guys? One of them is obviously the support manager, Lana, because that's the only way you can get this card is by pulling it off the board. It adds 540 toughness to deck, which I guess isn't the worst thing in the world, but I personally don't like supports whatsoever. If I can avoid pulling them, then I'm all for it. I mean, I really don't mind just sticking to the Mr. McMahon cards for now. I've got myself a SummerSlam one and a WrestleMania one. They'll do me for now, but I'll use this card obviously because I've got it. Yeah, other than that, it's a one stat support, which makes me dislike it even more. So if I would have gotten maybe, maybe a pallbearer or something, toughness and charisma to deck, or a sensational Sherry, I think that's power and speed. No, toughness and speed is Sherry, power and speed is Miss Elizabeth. Something like that I would have preferred, but 540 toughness, the more I've used it, it does actually win me a lot of games, so I'm liking it little by little more and more that I use it, Now that was my very, very first ultimate pull after the freebies that were given out. The second one that I got, I think it was about 60 or 70 resets after Lana, and it came in the form of Rhino. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think going off of JB's video, Super Zomagar Barbecue, I think I saw in his, the best and worst ultimate cards in the tier, basically. Pretty sure he said Rhino was one of the worst, if not the worst. So, yeah, after seeing that, I just didn't want Rhino at all, to be perfectly honest. But, saying that, I don't want to sound like a complete douche saying I don't want all these cards. I'm happy to get them. I just want to get the ones that will get me pros, And I think everybody will agree with me with that. You want to get yourself pros as soon as possible, And when you pull yourself a card that you find out is the worst in the tier, doesn't really make you like that card any more than you did beforehand, So, yeah, unfortunately, Rhino is one of the worst cards in the tier, but if I can pro him, he will be extremely useful to me for quite some time, guys. So, unfortunately, no use to me right now. Hopefully, we can get a second Rhino as soon as possible to pro him out and stick him in RTG so he can start making RTG much easier for me. And who was the other one? That's right, guys. Lana was the first pull. Rhino was the second pull. And the pull that I had that I said that I loved came in the form of Alexa Bliss. Guys, I pulled myself an Ultimate Diva off the board. I was so over the moon, guys. And what makes it awesome is that it only came about like 3 or 4 resets after Rhino. So that made it that much more special. And the fact that it's a Diva just helps me out so much. It helps me out in wild mode. I don't lose as many games while I'm leveling cards up. I lose a lot less games in King of the Rings now because Alexa Bliss is my solo diva and she wins me a bunch of games. So I'm so freaking happy. It's as if the game knew that it gave me a crap card in Rhino and instantly wanted to make up for it by giving me a diva. And again, I think Alexa Bliss, not exactly one of the best ones. I think she's close to what's her name? Becky Lynch. Is it Becky Lynch? I think Becky Lynch and Alexa Bliss are sort of on the same level. Pretty sure Alexa Bliss has got the best speed. Not sure about her other stats though. So yeah, Alexa Bliss definitely welcomed into my locker room, because if I show you guys my RTG deck, you can see a couple of Elite Pros as well. I've got myself a bunch more Elite Pros compared to the previous video that I did make. If I autofill here, we're going to level ourselves up to 3/4 of the way through regular Ultimate tier. And as you can see, we've got Shane, Goldberg, Brett, obviously, Randy Orton, which I've had since the start. We've got Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns. R-Truth was, I can't remember if R-Truth Pro was in the video that I made last. Doesn't matter, he's there now. Anyway, guys, you can see we've got Jimmy Uso, who I've had since the start. 2 new recent pros in the form of Eric Rowan and Bo Dallas. 2 of the worst cards in the tier, unfortunately. But like I said, Elite Pros right now, no matter how bad they are, even Mark Henry would make my deck, So yeah, this is the state of my deck right now. Got quite a few Ultimate Singles left to get rid of in the place of Elite Pros. But I've still got myself a bunch of Elite Pros. I say Elite 2 Pro is what I should say. If I go to Combinable, as you can see, we've got loads here. We've got Austin Aries, who I managed to get. I'm pretty sure one was part of an event. Don't ask me which one though, guys, because I just can't remember. My memory's terrible. And the second one I managed to get from a King of the Ring reward, which is pretty sick. So he is currently being leveled up. As you can see, probably 3/4 of the way done on that one, but this one is fairly fresh. As you can see, around the 10-15 mark on each of the stats there. We've got Cesaro, who again was a part of an event. I can't remember which one exactly though. And the other one, as you can see, where is he? Where's the other Cesaro? Oh, there he is. He was all the way up there. Didn't know he was up there. The first one I got from an event, obviously, and the second one I got from the Elite Packs that were on sale. You know, the 30% off deal on Christmas Day. I decided, you know what, it's only 2 packs. You might as well open them, see who I get. And who did I get? Sheamus and Cesaro. Yeah. No, actually. No, I got myself Cesaro and Mark Henry. My bad, guys. I've had so many freaking cards the last couple of days. It's all getting scrambled and mixed up in my brain. Mark Henry was the first pack, and Cesaro or Sheamus was the second one. And then either Cesaro or Sheamus, the one that didn't come out of the pack, was from the King of the Ring rewards that I claimed fairly soon after the packs. Did I say that right? I think I said it right anyway, guys. But, yeah. I'm all over the place right now. So we've got Austin Aries to pro into the deck. We've got Cesaro, Sheamus, Jey Uso, which is the card currently in Team Ring Domination, which I'll give you guys a quick little update on in just a second. So that is yet another pro that I have to work on. Look how much stuff I have to train up over the next few days, ready for the next Road to Glory. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And then we've got Mark Henry, who I hate to know is useful to me because he's so bad. You know, when I think of Mark Henry in a tier, I instantly think of the worst card in the game, and then I just instantly think to myself, I don't want him in my deck because he's so bad, you know? But unfortunately, I got to go through the trouble of leveling him up because he's better than any Ultimate Single. So, yeah, he's going to make my deck, so I have to train him up as well. And then SummerSlam cards, I don't really think you guys care too much about. So when we go back into RTG, let me just click autofill to make sure this is completely done. So if we replace the Ultimate Singles with the pros that I have to pro, we've got Austin Aries, Cesaro, Sheamus, Jey, and Mark Henry. That's 5 pros. So Big E, Rusev, Roman, Samoa Joe, and Seth Rollins will all be replaced when they are pro'd. So when I've got all my elites pro'd out and leveled up, the worst card, male card, in my RTG deck is going to be this single Money in the Bank Goldberg card, which is going to make life so much easier for me, hopefully anyway, in the next Road to Glory. And maybe even by then I may even have enough contracts to get the second Goldberg. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, the ads will play a massive part in that as well. So yeah, now talking about Money in the Bank, guys, I think... Oh, why do I keep doing that? I don't want to go main menu. Do you guys do that? I think I mentioned this in one of my recent videos. You know, you're on the main screen. I know you just swipe to the right and then you go back to the other menu. But seeing the arrow there, it just makes me want to click it. And then... You know, it just makes me think that is going to... It's pointing to the left, and I want to go to the left, and it's confusing, man. It's something that I do without thinking, so I need to really get out of the habit of doing it, you know? So, just to give you guys a quick little update on King of the Ring... not King of the Ring, sorry, Money in the Bank. This is my current progress into the second Goldberg card. Is that half of 19,000? I don't think so. We're coming up to halfway... halfway to the second Goldberg card, and then we've obviously got to how many days left? 16 days. So we've got about 2 weeks probably to shift my arse into gear and get the Brock Lesnar Pro as well, because Brock Lesnar is a card pro that I do plan on getting. Whether or not I'll have to put some credits on and grind out that way, I don't know. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping I can do it completely free, you know, with the ads and everything. But with the speed that I'm going right now, I'm not sure. Not sure, guys, if I will be able to. Only time will tell. So, guys, when it comes to the team event, now, obviously, team event is in progress. We are very, very, very close to completing the hardened card, which is Cedric Alexander. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I have absolutely no idea who this guy is. I'm going to guess he's part of the Cruiserweight division now. I haven't watched wrestling for so freaking long. I don't know any of the Cruiserweight guys apart from Brian Kendrick and TJ Perkins. Other than those two guys, I really don't know any of them. If I show you guys Team Shard breakdown, give a massive, humongous shout out to everybody in hashtag Team BLD. As you can see, we've got Matt on 100. Yeah, you heard me right, guys. 100 shards for Matt. Guy deserves a round of applause, man. Come on, guys, give him a round of applause. That is absolutely insane. We've got Big Jim himself rocking 40 shards, which is absolutely crazy. Well done, Jim. That is absolutely insane. Adam on 30. Juan on 70. What am I talking about? 26. We've got Ninja Boy rocking 25 shards, which is an insane amount. Well done, Ninja Boy. That is insane. Rocking 25 shards also is Steven. Then you've got me on 17. We've got Zimmer on 13. Joey on 12. And then Bakryu, I think, has got 9 or 10 on the bottom. So all of us are putting in the work, especially Adam. 100 shards, man. That is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So we have done a lot of work in this team event. We have got the Ultimate Sami Zayn. We have got the Elite card of Jey Uso. And we do plan on getting the Hardened card of Cedric Alexander as well. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 shards left to go on this Cedric Alexander card. So why not? Let's play a game or two, right, guys? Let's get some Bad Lad Dad HQ gameplay in the video. Currently rocking, what's that, 17 minutes. So going to be a little bit of a long video here, guys. Right. We're going to go there. Seeing as we're in Hardened, I do come up against sometimes Ultimate Singles. You know, it's hard to say what you're going to come up against in Team Ring Domination because it's based off of your team event that can consist of a variety of tiers. I think we're obviously in Hardened Plus Plus, I think it is. And we still have 1 or 2 of the Ultimate Pro cards in the deck, which is kind of crazy to think about. I placed that Sami without thinking then. So we put Luke Harper there. Let's have a look what we see here. Right, we've got an up arrow, a down arrow, and a right arrow. He goes there. Right, Sami is kind of useless now. He can't fight anyone. So what I'm going to do, I'll put Sami there. Hopefully he goes up top, which he does, which I can now take with Baron Corbin. That is exactly what I wanted to see happen. Because obviously Baron Corbin's the better card, you know? And then hit him with the End of Days and boom, Shark Knight, good night. Let's get us then picks. Let's see if we can get ourselves 1 or maybe 2 shards if we are lucky. Have I got a doubler on? I do not. This event I've done completely free, guys. No buying bouts, no buying titles. And I've still managed to get myself 17 shards, which is a pretty decent amount if you ask me. We do get an energy there, guys, which isn't the worst in the world. But it's those shards that we need to rack up, you know? Alright, guys, so let's jump into another game here. Let's try and rock the 20 minutes at least for this video. I think we're about like 40 seconds away from that, so let's play a game while we wait for that to happen. As you can see, Goldberg Pro. You know, we're in Hardened, and we still have some Ultimate Pros in, which is crazy to think of, you know? Right, so we're going to put... we've got 2 right arrows, 2 down arrows, and 2 left arrows. Let's go Big E on the bottom, because then I can take him with Goldberg. I can't take him with Goldberg now, but I can take him with my Austin Aries. I did stick both of my Austin Aries in so that my team could help out with leveling up my both Austin Aries in this team event, rather than me doing all the work, as you can see from all the elites that I need to level up for RTG. I can take all the help I can get right now. It's so many cards to train up. Yeah, go on, you fight Aries as much as you want. Get as many games played as you can. Right, so Rusev beats Austin Aries in everything but toughness. So don't call toughness. You call toughness, but don't proc Austin. It was going to happen, wasn't it? It was always going to happen. Oh, thank you, Supercard. Right, we've got a left arrow left, a right, 2 right arrows. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can I win this? I don't think I can. Tell you what, if I put Goldberg there, hope and pray he goes top right-hand corner with something like a hardened single or something. Basically, something that I can easily beat with Jey Uso single. Come on. Oh, is that an easy win? I think it is. Unless he procs in power, toughness and charisma. Come on, that's exactly what I wanted to see happen. Alright guys, so that's pretty much going to wrap up this video. Again, I want to apologise for, not posting that much content over the last week or two. Obviously, illness and Christmas getting in the way. I'm sure you guys can understand. Any of you guys trying to wrap things up for Christmas at the last minute, I don't recommend doing it in future because it is so freaking panicking. It is unbelievable. There we go, guys. To end the video, I've managed to hit the card limit. So, again, a shout out to everybody at Team Bad Lad Dad. Well done, everybody that grinded their butts off to get as many shards as possible in this event and to get, obviously, our first Ultimate card. Sami Zayn is the very first Ultimate card that we've managed to get from a team event, which is absolutely awesome. And I'm so happy for everyone in our team, especially those that he does make a pro for, So, give you guys a quick little update in King of the Ring as well. I'm currently joint second with 3 people, which is kind of interesting because I started off pretty well. So, yeah, guys, you're going to have to wait and see over the next few days to see how I do in this King of the Ring. That right there is going to wrap up this video. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash the like button down below if you did enjoy the video and you would like to see more. I kind of nearly muddled up my words then, guys. But anyway, subscribe today for more content to come soon. And as always, guys, most importantly, please take care. And I will see you all next time. Ta-da, guys.